Hey Ray, it's Alex over at Murdoch Hyundai. This is our beige exterior, beige interior Sonata Turbo Limited. So just so you can see, I'll point out some of the major features of the limited turbo package. So you get, of course, the chromed out grille up in front, which looks really cool on the white because it kind of accents really well. Fog lights, of course, are going to be standard. I really love the turbo on the limited version. On the turbo only, they give you the Sport Edition wheels, which are the 18-inch alloy wheel. Really cool look on the car. The normal limited version of the car just has a 17-inch alloy, but definitely the cooler version of the wheels. You get the panoramic sunroof, which I don't know if you can see with that, but just kind of blacked out. Which, like I said, on the white Sonata, if you did that along with tinted the windows, it would give it a really cool look. And in Vegas, you guys can get a lot cooler tints than we can here. We have legal limits, which is lame. But you have the side indicator lights, which will be on the limited turbo. You'll notice the handles are chromed out right here, which you notice more on the white than you do on this beige. But and then the back end, you get the dual exhaust on the limited turbo as well, which you don't get on the regular limited package, but you do on your car on the limited turbo. So here's the interior. Now you'll have the trim level in here. They actually have a wood trim right there along the handle, and then just to sit in the back. You'll also, on the limited versions of the Sonatas, they give you rear vents, which is really cool. Keeps it nice and cool back here for the back seats. And here's the leather. You'll have heated seats back here as well. So in the front and in the back, they just push this button in, and they'll have heated seats. Not that it gets too cold out in Vegas, but I guess you never know. Your heated seats are going to be controlled right there. So again, your interior would look exactly like this. There's your wood trim up on the front with the chrome handles. You have your steering wheel with the Bluetooth control. Bluetooth is awesome. It integrates really well with the stereo, and I don't have the actual keys in here, otherwise I'd turn on the navigation. But a really big navigation screen. You have HD radio, XM of course, and then it's all integrated with the Bluetooth, so all of your phone contacts will pop up right there on the dashboard. You can also stream Pandora through your cell phone. So you can have internet radio and play any music off your cell phone through the Pandora all wirelessly. If you didn't want to do it wirelessly, you can plug in any iPod, iPhone, or any cell phone into that, and you can play music through that, where's your USB plug-in right in there, and again, all the songs will pop up right there on the dashboard if you plug in right there. So you can do that. All your iPod setup will pop up right there on the dashboard, and you can control it right here from your stereo console. Of course, cruise control. They also, on the turbo model, have this sport shifter, the sport shift paddle. So anytime you're driving, you can just tap this in right here, and that will switch into a sport shift mode. It'll tell you right up there what gear you're in. It's a 6-speed automatic, which is cool. You have the Infinity sound system, which is the nicer sound system, and they have your subwoofer right here in the back. So a really cool, crisp sound. These will also come with Blue Link, which is kind of like an OnStar type device, along with the Home Link system, so you can program your garage door opener. The sunroof, I'd pull it down, but it's all automatic, so you can't really see it right here, but you've got, of course, the sunroof in the front and in the back, and it will only open up from the front for safety. Legally, it can only open up from the front, but it'll go all the way back, and it's a huge sunroof. So I'm not always a huge fan of sunroof, but the panoramics are a different type. They're really, really cool. And again, like I said, push button start, so you just push that. You'll have a proximity key, which is in the car with you. But hopefully this gives you a little bit of an idea. There's a ton of features on this car, but you'd really, really love it. They're a really cool car, and the turbo engine is definitely the engine of choice. 270 horsepower, and it flies. It really goes, which is really awesome. You don't get that turbo lag that a lot of turbos get. It's a direct injection engine, so when you hit the gas, it goes, and so it feels more like a V6. But again, your gas mileage is incredible. I have a turbo model, and they're supposed to average 34. I'm actually getting, usually when I'm on the highway, I'm averaging about 37 to 38. So here with all our constructions, I usually have to keep my speeds under 75, but it's a cool setup. So hopefully that gives you a better idea. Of course, you're familiar with the Hyundai warranty. The turbo engine would be backed under the 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. But if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call on that number that you called me earlier.